My video starts, I just want to say that this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not claiming any of these things happened. I'm just giving you the options that are out there. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. After that short disclaimer, here is the video. Hey TikTok, this is Gary Hamilton, your conspiracy scientist. Today I come bearing a receipt. This is a Facebook post that I did about a year and 3 months ago. I did it on April 5th, 2023. It says, my prediction for the near future is DT, I'm sure you can figure out who that is, will receive the mortal wound as prophesied in Revelation 13:3. I'm guessing an assassination attempt. They will blame it on a radical liberal to create more hatred and diversity, which is the energy frequencies they need to survive. He will recover and win the 2024 election. Hopefully by then, you will realize exactly who this is. Yeah, I'd say pretty spot on. So if that's not enough to pique your interest, which pretty rare when somebody can actually show you a post that thankfully is time-stamped, so there's no way to fake it. But let's go over this assassination attempt. So let's get this straight for those of you who still think that this was reality. This 20-year-old kid gets himself into this event that security checks all backpacks and everything before you go in. Supposedly, that's what they said they were going to do. Yet he is able to get this rifle in and then walk himself up to this building, crawl up a ladder, and get himself in a position about 150 yards away from the president. You don't find that peculiar? Now, for those of you who say, but wait, why would he volunteer to die? Well, there are two scenarios at play here. One is money and a nice early retirement to Venezuela, or MK Ultra mind control. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a CIA experiment that they've been doing since the 70s, really. Voice to skull technology to be able to talk to people who are under this mind control. Obviously, there are others involved in this as well, and would be the ones who substituted his bullets for blanks. And if you say, well, wait a minute, an innocent civilian who was sitting in the stands died, that wasn't from a blank. Same scenarios take effect. Money, nice retirement in Venezuela, or, as one of the Illuminati's favorite quotes that they love to use, a sacrifice for the greater good of all is sometimes necessary. In other words, an actual sniper could do the same thing with a real bullet from a separate location, like that water tower. For instance, I'm not sure if you've ever seen actual footage of someone being shot in the head, but I promise you, blood splatter alone would have been all over anyone in his vicinity. And I have yet to see any footage of that happening, which is why I lean towards option one. Again, let me take a moment to just say I am not making any claims that this is what happened. These are just options that are out there and for entertainment purposes only. Now just take a look at the layout of where this rally took place. You can see the location of the suspected gunman's body, which wasn't too far from law enforcement snipers, as well as all the Secret Service snipers, not to mention the ones on the ground as well, plus law enforcement, that are trained to be looking at the rooftops of nearby buildings. But yet, they just happened to miss this one completely. Perhaps this next clip will show you just how easy he was to spot, at least according to some of the attendees that were there, pointing him out to a police officer, in plenty of time before the actual shooting happened.
Okay, the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. Gary is right there.
Where?
Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right.
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not
here,
be here.
right on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
cleaning
than
up now.
it happens.
He went right on the roof again.
Did you happen to take notice that during that clip, in his speech, he said, criminals? We have criminals? Said that word twice right at that time. Very interesting. And if you're still questioning your discernment, check out this next video.
Charlie DeMar reports from Butler, Pennsylvania. A photo taken by local law enforcement and obtained by the New York Post shows the gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, shortly before he opened fire at Saturday's campaign rally in western Pennsylvania. A local law enforcement officer told CBS News a sniper from a local tactical team at the rally took a picture, saw Crooks looking through a rangefinder, and called for backup. But by the time the officers responded, he had scaled the building. One person was killed in the attack, and 3 others, including former President Donald Trump, were injured.
The Department of Homeland Security's Inspector General has ordered an investigation into the planning of Saturday's rally. Meanwhile, President Biden has said he is also trying to determine how the shooter was able to get around the security measures put in place by the Secret Service.
As well as anyone who isn't programmed should also be doing, questioning the narrative. Thanks for watching this video that was, again, for entertainment only.